the Silas. How many ults does he have to steal? Lulu ult?
I mean, he's got
solid.
5, Vedius, that's how it works.
Okay. I mean, the quality of the ults that he can steal, good. And it looks like the dive to level 1, still has the flash. TP's available for Chaz. He's looking to base, but let's see what happens.
Decimating Smash will clear out the minions. Tower being tanked by Panther will fall. Gala gets it and survives, takes away a red buff, and Wei will walk in for the stun just to try and stop Biopanther from clearing out this wave. No TP from Chaz, importantly, but Biopanther does still have a TP of his own and will use it to get back to this lane.
And what was interesting there is Biopanther even had a minion dematerializer, which he used on the cannon, so he didn't even miss that CS. So he is still level 3, as we see a bit of a trade in mid.
Trying going in. Doesn't have an aggressive
into a Drake, and I think that at some point you have to just commit to either the 2v2 and the 1 versus 1. But for the time being,
see Biopanther about 200 gold ahead of Xiaohu in the 1v1, but it hasn't been a 1v1 at all. As at the moment, it is a 3v1 in the bottom lane. Unstoppable Force goes wide. Cryin took the wrong train, had the wrong ticket, but he still goes for the dive. Biopanther just leveled up. He's going to lock down Cryin, and Cryin is down. Biopanther ticking to the Ignite will eventually fall, but what a great 1v.
Getting the priority and the pressure is way more valuable, I think, than moving with your team. As a fight happens.
Ragnarok coming out way very low, has to flash away, the chase is on, but Cryin was there in time, and Decoy, well, he's next on the menu. 2 quick kills to RNG.
This is exactly why I think comes through. He's saying, you know what, you just invested your AD carries flash into trying to kill me, and it didn't work out. Meanwhile, RNG have their eyes set on Chaz.
Chaz gets kicked back straight into the stun. Cryin and Wei styling on fools as Chaz goes down. Top lane turret will fall. That's all 5 plates up there. And they will look to put that Rift Herald down mid lane as well, I assume, to funnel more gold into Cryine's pocket.
Beautifully played from Cryin and Wei, stealing away the Lee Sin ultimate to then set up the stun for Wei. Just execution was clean. They're going to get themselves even more plates in mid. Not going to use the Herald just
Still got
yet.
2 minutes to use it, so.
But quite right. There's plenty of time for RNG. They've been able to balloon the goal lead to 3K. And again, like, really like that.
Are you looking at that next Drake after Wei takes this one in 5 minutes time? Do you need 2-3 items on your Aphelios before you can
use their pressure? And look, Wei is here to cover Cryin as he pushes in top wave. They can also collapse and help mid, but Gala is just diving with Ming and saying, you know what, this tower belongs to us, get off it, we're going to secure. And I believe what that is now, they're going to leave him bot to push as RNG commit into trying to get a little bit more control of the top side. Chaz and Cryin now in another duel.
Here come the TPs. Pentanet actually have a lot of players on this top side of the map. Chaz with the flash kick tries to knock Cryin back. He's going to kick him away, and Biopanther knocked to Sunday. Ragnarok coming out, and there's the shutdown. Pabu's on the chase, looking for Wei. Ming trying to join the fight. Meanwhile, down towards the bottom side, Gala's been caught out. Praedith flashes forward, and he gets the kill. AD carry versus AD carry, and Praedith comes out on top. 2 quick kills to Pentanet.
So it ends up being 2 for 2 overall. I think RNG have that scaling advantage because even though, yes, they don't have that Lulu support, the range... Oh, hang on a second. This is not looking good for Pentanet.
Wei coming round. Chaz going to be able to jump across the wall. Pabu's already popped the Ragnarok here. He's going to get stunned up, and RNG are on the chase. Wild growth across the wall will just be enough to save Pabu for the moment. There's a blast cone available. Abscon goes wide. Biopanther is going to get rooted by that tether. Gala now opening up. Kog'Maw does so much damage, but Praedith just waiting in the bush, and the chakrams of death start to rain down on RNG. Cryin going in with the unstoppable onslaught, but Praedith still has great guns for this fight, and here comes the counter engage. The pain train has entered the station, but Chaz tries to dive into the back line. Tempest hits on 4. 1 for 1 so far as the Dragon goes down in favor of Pentanet, but look at how low on it. Pabu's on his way. TP coming in from Chaz, but that's very, very deep, and this Baron might be gone before he can even get there. Pabu running in as quickly as he can, but the Baron has almost gone down. It's taken, secured by Gala, but here comes the fight. Xiaohu locked up. Decoy doing what he can in the middle of this all. Biopanther still alive somehow as well. That's 2 quick kills. Chaz jumps onto Wei. Cryin tried to flash away, but Pabu is having none of it. The Baron was a bait, mate. Pentanet GG.
That were not stopping to get onto the backline. Good execution, good shutdown of RNG, and you can see that that Red Bull Baron power play is not going to work out as nice as they would like.
They don't have their AD carry at all for this fight, Veggies. This is a 4v5.
And it's crucial. Again, look, the Kog'Maw doesn't have the flasher, so he's just stuck in the pit. Xiaohu ends up getting melted with this duo of Lee Sin and Olaf. And again, like, they can just do so much damage, especially with the Lulu supporting them as well, if they're just given the opportunity to do so. Getting on top of the RNG comp is the hard part, but once they get there, they can just melt through them.
So he's going to put that down in the mid lane. Dragon was taken by Pentanet while we were in that replay, and now with the Rift Herald charging in and his Baron up minions. Praedith, once again, not with the team. He was pushing out bot lane. This Rift Herald is going to get a charge before Praedith can get there. RNG Getting 2 waves of pressure. Top lane now at that tier 2. There's the Rito charge forward, but now Pentanet needs to be a little bit careful around this fight because Gala once again has his flash up. Cryin trying to dash forward, looking to see perhaps if there's a little avenue, a little crack in the armor of Pentanet. For the moment, they will hold strong. That inhibitor still stands. A minute left on the Baron, and it looks like RNG will get a tier 3 in the mid lane and a tier 2 in the top lane, and not too much more. Takes the Everfrost, he eats the CC, Dragon's Rage. Now stolen away by Cryin. Gala and Min can chase by a Panther, he's all on his lonesome. Ooh. Unstoppable force, hits the wall. Wei trying to get in here as well, but you've got to watch Chaz and Praedrith. They are the 2 key carries in this fight, and Chaz is almost down, but Praedrith has killed off Cryin. 1 for 1, mid laner v mid laner have both gone down. For the moment, Pentanet able to survive. Xiao Hu dives in. Praedrith's going to kill off Ming as well. Gala and Wei, the only 2 left alive, and Baron is on the cards for Pentanet.
We talked about it, man. RNG keep just trying to... They took the bait. They went for the 5v5, and Pentanet just straight up outplayed them. Gala's positioning was flawless.
Look at the hula hoop of doom. He's got all the shotguns. They fall off. Infernum, Calibrum, Gala stepping forward. Praedrith's still alive. Gala has to flash away. Parbu and Biopanther go back to the Baron with a 6,000 HP on it still. Parbu's going to flash onto the Honey Fruit. The Living Artillery doing a lot of work here. Praedrith trying to dodge around. He's playing DDR more than he's playing League of Legends right now. He's dancing. The knockup goes in. Wei goes down. Pentanet once again win out the fight. Gala trying to get into this, but now with the TPs coming back from Xiao Hu and from Pentanet, we're going to see this brawl continue. Cryin behind enemy lines, but Pentanet spot him out. They know he's there. Counter TP. Xiao Hu's looking for the mid inhib. No way, do they do this again? That is, they're looking for the back door.
The waves are being pushed in top and bot. RNG recognize that RNG have TP'd in, and now Cryin goes for another fight.
Chaz has the kick. He knocks it down, and Cryin is doing exactly that. He pops the stopwatch to try and survive for the moment. Xiao Hu going in as well. Cryin's still alive. Xiao Hu's still alive. RNG's still alive. And Pentanet tried as they might, but you just can't kill the LPL.
Oh my goodness! That was so close from Pentanet. They did so many things right. They punished the misexecution from RNG, but then the TPs come back, the re-engage happens, and then Gala says, I'm not done with you yet. Triple kill from the AD carry comes through. RNG win out the fight, and they're gonna look to end the game.
Try as they might, Pentanet could not get the GG because Royal never give up. Having a frontline tank, you go double Enchanter, double AD. It's locked in. Fudge will take Karma into the top lane. You have Lulu for the Whimsy, for the Wild Growth, and if Cloud9 can get ahead...
Also want to note, we just followed, thanks to the observers, the Ashe E there, all the way up towards the top Gromp, seeing it respawn, but with no information on Canyon, suggests that Canyon's pathing towards top, so Blab is using this as an opportunity to look for a gank bot. Jungler on the opposite side of the map means that it should be a pretty free trade, but Sven took so much damage in the exchange that maybe they can't commit, but here comes the flank from Blabber.
Ghost has used his heal, last embrace coming out, there's the stun, and Ghost is dead. Beryl next on the menu, he's gonna have to flash, but there is the bear stun. Beryl with the thick skin will not survive. Cloud9 get once again working his way down towards the bottom lane. Canyon is in the vicinity, but not yet level 6. TP's coming in from Cloud9, they are investing. 4 players on the bot side, Perks coming in, has the culling available. Beryl's already dead, the culling just short.
Where Canyon is, they're trying to keep track of him, they're trying to limit his impact on the game, whereas Blabber is just smurfing it, playing heavily towards the bot side of the map.
And yet still they won every single one. Yesterday against PSG, they were behind, and yet still they were able to eke out the win. Beryl here has been caught out. Sven's going to get caught up with the last embrace, and Ghost is trying to turn it around. The piercing dark will heal up Beryl. Thick skin coming out as well with the ignite ticking on Sven. He's going to flash forward, needs the orders onto Beryl. Doesn't quite get them through the thick skin, but the flash picks from Vulcan will secure. Cloud9 have control of the bot side river, but they do not have control of the top. Here comes Khan. Here comes the TP. Fudge going to join the fray as they look for Canyon. Blabber and Perks doing some damage here. Blabber's going to go in, look for the stun, but Canyon flashes away. Khan on the front line. Won't land the knocker, but does get the slow onto Fudge. Where are the rest of the players in this game? Vulcan and Sven. Here is the arrow. Just between the uprights. Doesn't quite connect onto Showmaker or Canyon. Khan still landing the decimating smash. There's the knockback. Rumble Equalizer coming down. They're looking for the damage onto Blabber. Piercing Darkness will come across.
On it's no TP from Fudge, but it is there from Canyon. He's going to TP in. Does have Exhaust on the spellbook as well.
Equalizer on the back line. Last embrace going to root up Sven. He gets healed up with Wild Growth. Where is Khan? Unstoppable Force not available for him. He had to walk all the way into this fight, and although C9 have already got the dragon, they need to back away. Just disengage. Khan doesn't have ult. You don't have to take side of the map. Beryl was answering him and doesn't have any way of getting any closer. Abyssal Voyage only takes him to the Dragon Pit, and now the fight really begins because C9 could just collapse. Blabber low, Showmaker taken out. But here comes Khan, and here come the rest of Damwon Kia. Ghost stepping forward, Canyon overheated, and Sven can taste blood in the water. It's a double for Perks. Beryl finally joins the fight, spits Canyon out. Ghost trying to step forward in a 4v2. Beryl and Ghost have overstepped here. Perks gets caught out with the last
over the river, and C9 is forced to face check. They're going to rely on Blabber to do it, but C9 is saying, I don't care. I'm just going to trade the mid tower. We're going to create this point of pressure that you have to answer. Look at Damwon is stuck in this choke point, and they don't know what to do.
C9 just forcing Damwon to bend to their will right now. They are controlling the map. Dragon up in a second. Ghost already down to 300 HP. 100 now as Ghost ticks down, and Cloud9 take the quick route towards the Dragon.
They have their eyes on Khan once again.
He can't go in. He hasn't got the unstoppable onslaught. Decimating Smash just short. Showmaker with the scatter of the week. If you can find a key target, perhaps you can find something. Perks just dodging in and out of vision here. Canyon stepping forward. Equalizer almost back off cooldown, Betty. So the question is, can Damwon Kia push into this choke point? They're looking for Perks. He's all alone. The rest of Cloud9 have started up the Drake. It will be the third of the game for them if they can secure it. Beryl stepping forward. Perks not with the rest of C9 right now. There's the Equalizer onto Fudge, onto Sven, onto Vulcan. But they have stepped away. Blabber secures the Dragon. And when his team needed him, he was able to land the smite. But now Perks has fallen, and Damwon Kia will not relent. Abyssal Voyage in. Beryl forces Sven to flash away. Vulcan forced down towards the bottom side of the fight, but will be able to hobble his way away on this Lulu, not slowed up by the scat of the week. Could just be looking for turret damage here. We'll clean it out. Damwon Kia looking to take the tower, but Ghost already down to half HP. The Equalizer going on to Perks, though. Dawning Shadow onto Sven, takes him down to half. Wild Growth has been used. Fudge has a good flank position. Blabber's going to step forward. Decimating Smash goes wide. Canyon gobbled up by Beryl, but Beryl doesn't really have that much mana, and there is the Shurelias. There is the go button as Cloud9 continue to advance, continue to step forward into the faces of Damwon Kia, and continue to clean up these fights.
Beautifully played from Cloud9. Again, great patience, and you talked about it in the draft, Medic. You can't escape this comp. There's just so much mobility on it, especially when you pair it with an Udyr who just has so much speed behind him. Cloud9 is able to re-engage onto Damwon, get the kills, and now they're looking for a Baron.
And with this Baron, they set themselves up so well for the rest of the game. Ghost spotted out. There's 2 minutes on the Ocean Soul for Cloud9 as well. The Baron will be secured. They can reset, get second items on Perks.
That we often see from any Tahm Kenches because they can't afford to get CC'd. And we're seeing how easy it is for Cloud9 to actually just start a fight whenever they want. Of course, they don't quite get the kill this time, but they get the flash out from him. Control of the river. Here's the engage.
Khan with a good position. Blabber steps in front of the pain train and will fall first. Damwon Kia get 1 kill. Sven gonna get healed up here. Perks has a really good flank position, but he's all on his lonesome. However, how did Damwon get onto him? Assuming he can just stand back, stand at range. Damwon have no engage. They have no way of stepping forward. However, they have killed off the Udyr with 20 seconds on the Dragon. Big scat of the week, but once again, you can't really chase him down. Fudge gonna flash away. Unleash power is enough to kill him off. Cloud9, in my opinion,
will end up losing the Ocean Soul. Not the end of the world, but Damwon showing that they do still...
And Khan has a flank here. Don't know if he's been spotted out on a ward. He's using the Oracles, not on a ward yet. That control ward, not spotting him out right now. Khan going in. There's the Equalizer into the choke. Khan steps forward, looking for Vulcan. Perks has to flash across the wall, but he's being chased down. And Perks is down. Canyon gets him. Dawning Shadow will force Cloud9 away. And with any objectives on the map, Damwon Kia will have to settle just for the kill on Perks.
And you're starting to see small mistakes coming out from C9. They overcommit towards this blue buff, and they put themselves in a choke point for the Rumble ultimate to just melt the entire team.
They're going for
now,
chase.
slow applies onto Vulcan. That's a lot of damage.
Vulcan trying to flash across the wall. Can't actually teleport it behind them as well, as Vulcan will fall. Base, they're looking. Blabber's back in base.
They have their eyes on the Baron, though.
Showmaker, scatter the week, Vulcan down, and now Ghost is on a killing spree. Fudge has to flash away. Magic Inspire, looking for the shields, looking for the heals, looking to get away, but you can't escape.
This is going to be another Dragon that they have to give up, and it feels like that the game is slowly starting to... They've abandoned the side lanes, they're grouping up, they're getting control over mid.
Perks is in bot lane. Perks is in bot lane by himself. Blabber's locked up. There's the Equalizer. Blabber has to run straight through it, but look at the shields. Unstoppable onslaught coming in from Khan. Damwon Kia will walk up this cannon minion looking for the mid-tier 2. Meanwhile, Perks is in a side lane. Smite came out there I believe, as from Khan. That makes sense. I was like, who's smiting that when Baron is on the cards? But Perkz is able to take a tier 2 in the bottom lane while this was happening. Will he get out? He doesn't. He's caught out. Showmaker here. Perkz almost takes Showmaker. There's no way you can steal it. Baron goes over to Damwon Kia. Blabber caught the bot lanes. Cloud9 obviously had decided they would not contest. Enchanted Crystal Arrow goes in, but the smite will secure it.
So let's see, can these AD carries actually get through the behemoth that is Khan and Beryl?
I mean, Khan has so much armor right now. Lord Dominik's obviously will help with that, but he's got a Thorn Mail, a Warden's Mail, a Turbo Chem Tank, and some plated steel caps to boot. The guy is a monster. A mammoth task to get through him. Alongside that, Beryl has got himself a Dead Man's, the Frostfire Gauntlet. Here comes the unstoppable onslaught. Does a little drift as Khan, the Drift King, DK, pushing in now towards this mid lane inhibitor. Once again, Perkz is not with the team. He was pushing in top. Mid lane inhib still surviving. 1.5 minutes on the Baron. Cloud9 still with a very strong composition as the culling comes out. Canyon able to dodge to the side, but the inhibitor still stands. The stun's going to land onto Khan. Tether not quite connecting. Decimating Smash used once again just to force Cloud9 away. 30 seconds on the Ocean Drake. Oh, Cloud9 were looking for that. No, they now know they're in the 4v5. TP coming in. Khan's going to rejoin the play. Does not have the ultimate. There's the equalizer. Hits onto a couple, but the shield should be enough to keep C9 alive for the moment. Here comes Canyon, though, chasing them down with the Flame Spitter. Ghost takes one. Blabber has to flash away. And now Sven is next up on the menu. Damwon Kia have had enough. Flame Spitter once again. Canyon almost goes down to the tower. Khan will tank it for him. Now the question is, can Cloud9 defend? 3 players left alive. This game was in the palm of their hand, but Damwon Kia are unstoppable. Blabber, Vulcan, Budge, no AD carries here. They're both dead. First Nexus Tower's gonna fall after Blabber goes down himself. And Damwon Kia, from the jaws of defeat, have snatched a victory here versus Cloud9. Cloud9's unwinning spree will continue as the world champions take them down.
Exquisite team fighting later into the game from Damwon. They punished some of these mistakes. Extremely valuable.
There's the Twisted Fate.
With the Twisted Fate. More single target CC, I think, could be problematic. Again, playing against Tahm Kench and Morgana, but it does give you the pick. For now, they don't want to run the risk. They know that they have stronger team fighting tools, but they don't need to take any unnecessary gambles, especially against an Olaf in the early game. Cryin will be a little bit more proactive on the map. Notice how Humanoid hovering on the bot side doesn't have cleanse.
Ghost comes out from Wave, flash away. Alyoya coming in from the side as well. The binding's going to be used, but the shockwave will not do enough damage, and now Alyoya has to flash away himself. Kaiser and Kazi on their way up, but no level 6 means Kaiser can't get his teammates out. Kazi gobbled up by Kaiser. He's going to try and get this Jinx close enough to the wall to flash away. The play almost caught him out, but Mad able to escape. As what is the gap between them? Is there one? Well, we're about to find out as the Twisted Fate ultimate comes through. Destiny down towards the bottom side. Flame Chomper's coming out as well. The Devour used on Kazi, and the hook goes wide. Shockwave popped just to disengage. Armut keeps Xiaohu around in the top lane. Flash away from the Gnar here. Armut continuing to trade in. Only has a Sheen right now. It forces Xiaohu.
Hit that part of the jungle. Ultimate comes through. Good damage. Forcing Kazi further back.
And that's the issue when you play into a Felios. You can see Gala picks up, I think, 530 gold there.
Any big fights that could potentially catapult the Olaf extremely far ahead could give RNG the gold lead that could... Oh, hang on, but Xiaohu is actually looking for something here.
Well, you've got the Destiny available from Cryin. He's down in the bottom side. Xiaohu bound. Goes into Mega Form. Alyoya with the Soul Shackles. Here comes the Destiny, and Kazi has been flanked, and the rest of RNG are looking for the chase here. Kazi and Kaiser have to flash away. Xiaohu was able to distract the Mad Lions, and here come RNG. Kaiser will fall. Alyoya has to flash the wall, but the Moonlight Vigil will chase him down, and Cryin is not going to let him escape. Still on the chase. The binding goes wide off towards the top side. Armut's killed off Ming. He's going to go back in. Gala trying to do what he can. Needs to get to the Severum. Needs to get that healing, but he can't survive. Armut gets a double. Alyoya falls down towards the bottom.
Let's get ready for it, Medic.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, so wait, Armut's jumped onto Wei. Cryin trying to join the fray, but he hasn't got much mana. Triple kill for Armut. Cryin, does he have the mana to do anything here? Humanoid, no shockwave. Armut, no flash. Cryin dodging around as much as he can. Armut goes in, uses the clone. Crying pops the stopwatch, gets a little bit more mana. The TPs are coming in. RNG over-investing into...
Civ was able to make up for that. Now we see Cry and TP attacking Armut.
Armut has no flash here. Could look to use the clone. The rest of RNG are on their way. Everfrost will root Armut in place. He's going to try and turn it back onto Xiaohu, but there's really not too much that Monkey can do in this situation. Wukong will fall. Shut down. Goes over to Xiaohu.
And that was just a big overstep from Armut. He had a great performance in that last team fight, but now he ends up getting punished for it. Great use of the teleport from Cryin. Xiaohu's already in lane. The rotation from Gala and Ming as well. And these are the type of picks that RNG is going to keep looking to leverage as they break down the third outer tower.
RNG will get that mid-tier 1. Humanoid is pushing down the bot.
And if they can just get to play the standard team fight, then that's true. But what Armut is going to be looking for is a flank. That's what he always does when he's...
Just outside of the pit, we'll spot RNG doing it. Armut is working his way up through the river. Hasn't teleported yet, but does have the TP. 3000 HP on the Baron. There's the TP. It's too little too late. You got to feel that Baron is gone. RNG secure it. Moonlight Vigil coming in. The Shockwave only hits onto a Ragnarok target, and they're trying to dive onto Gala, but Armut is already dead. The best form of CC is death. RNG read the manual as well. The hook goes a little bit wide for Ming as Mad Lions try and turn this fight back around. Xiao, who's been forced off towards the top side, Wei is down as well. But
extremely confident Baron take. They were like, listen, we know how far ahead we are. We know how quickly we take this Baron. You either fight us or we get this objective for free. And they're going to walk away with the Baron. Beautiful execution from the side of RNG.
And a side lane does not have the teleport. This tier 2 in the bottom lane will fall. RNG going to get 2 more towers to their names in just a couple of moments times. Gold lead is Armut, 4-2-2 on this Wukong, but even he is 1,000 gold behind Xiaohu. As RNG continue to step forward in look to try and make a Baron for Ocean Drake trade. Gala will secure the Ocean Mad Lion, stepping forward here though on Scuttlecrab Vision. Xiaohu almost got that Mega Gnar bar up. The Baron goes down to about 10,000 Mad Lions. Have to choose, do you stick or do you flee? Wei caught out with the Zap. Mad Lions will disengage. And they lose the Ocean Drake and don't get anything for it.
Xiaohu having Mega Gnar is probably what makes that play so scary for Mad. That's a good binding though.
Shockwave used as well. Xiaohu down to about half HP, so Mega Deathhook not going to do too much. The Moonlight Vigil with the Infernum will take Armut down to half HP. However, RNG still looking for the hook. Armut, the one caught out. He's going to try and get away. The Cyclone Pop, the Ragnarok used as well. Crying coming in from the side with the Destiny. Armut goes back in, uses the second part of the Cyclone. Kazi gobbled up by Kaiser to try and keep him alive in the middle of this fight, and RNG will turn their eyes straight towards the Baron. There is not a moment of breath.
I mean, they can, because so many ultimates have been used, and Gala's just going to melt through this objective. Elyoya can't get close.
Elyoya flashes in. Kazi trying to do what he can. Ming down to half HP. They're trying to turn it back around. Here comes Armut. Gala secures the Baron. Xiaohu going to be forced off towards the top side. Crying, trading onto Humanoid down towards the bottom. It's 2v1 as Humanoid continues to keep himself alive, just flashes away. But all of RNG escape with the Baron.
Towers over and over and over again. And just slowly breaking their way into the base. Here comes the Tahm Kench ultimate from Lafang.
Crying doesn't have flash. He hasn't got it on his unsealed spellbook. The Cyclone coming in as well. Crying will pop the stopwatch, and RNG are looking for inhibitors while this is happening. Crying is down, but the inhibitor tower is also down in the mid lane and in the bottom lane. Zhao, who's going to look for this bot lane inhib. The rest of RNG have disengaged. Ming's going to have to try and get himself away, but he doesn't even have the flash. Mad to pick up 2 kills, and RNG have not taken an inhibitor. TP behind them. Humanoid has the Shockwave. Xiaohu and Wei, the targets. Gala pops his stopwatch, but he's in the midst of 4 members of the Mad Lions, and that's another shutdown. Humanoid pops a stopwatch of his own, tries to keep himself alive as Xiaohu will take him out, building up that Mega Bar as well, and Mad Lions will disengage. Xiaohu can try and turn it back, but levels so much, sitting at 315 CS as right now. The TP behind, the back door from the Twisted Fate. Oh, RNG is going to do it again, going in for the inhibitors. Crying will be there. There's no minions, so he cannot take the Nexus Towers. Wade's going in. He's got a higher level smite, but Elyoya secures it. Crying will look for those inhibitors. The Abyssal Voyage is taking Kazi back into the base. They're trying to chase out Kazi as Armut goes in with the Cyclone. Gala into the GA. He's going to come back, and Wei is next on the menu, but Gala, they just want this AD carry. They kill off the Aphelios. The inhibitors fall in bot and mid. Xiaohu's
lane, though, he has his eyes on a potential pick. And the question mark pings are coming down.
Armut's pushing forward. Wei and Ming are here. Crying has a gold card locked in. Armut's going to try and flash away. The Undertow's going to chase him down, and with the Destiny, Armut has been caught. Tries to survive with the Sterak's Gauge, but he is stunned up, locked up and down. Crying.
End this game regardless, and with this Baron, it feels like that it's just the final nail in the coffin. Mad, they put up a decent fight, but to me, it feels difficult that they're going to be...
Though and Alyoya perhaps is going to get turned on. Undertow available. Alyoya dodges to the side of it. Now, Mad Lions defending on 3 different fronts. Kazi, Kaiser, and Alyoya with armor off towards the side, getting onto Gala. Crying and diving onto Xiaohu. The Humanoid there as well. He flashes away, but he is gone. Abyssal Voyage was cancelled. Humanoid down. And now Mad Lions have to win a 4v5. Kazi flashes away from the hook, but the damage is coming in from RNG, and Mad have too many places to look, too many places to defend, and RNG should close this one out. Mad Lions, a last-ditch chance, some sort of opportunity to find a fight. Armor goes in with the Cyclone, but Xiaohu lands the Gnar. And the Cyclone is but a damp squib. Kazi trying to do what he can. Ming on the front line. Here comes Xiaohu once again. Kazi down, Kaiser down, and RNG undefeated.
Just a very clean game overall from RNG. Yes, there were a couple of fights where they stumbled.
Earlier in the day from RNG, only once before that, if I'm recalling correctly, did we actually see it in the tournament, and it's going to be a Kali. So very aggressive picks here over on the PSG side.
I passed the most difficult point in the game. Level 3 Scuttle Crab has come and gone.
Let's go!
No one is dead just yet. There is no first blood over a damn Scuttle Crab. We got to see junglers pathing towards opposite ends of the map. So it was PSG Talon with the topside Crab. Cloud9 getting the one there in bot as Maple just shoves in Perks here at mid. Yes, Perks has the higher health right now, but no mana as Hanabi gets found here in the topside river. Blabber going after him. Flash already coming through. Blabber decides to go after him, and ladies and gentlemen, Blabber with the first blood.
That you are most at risk. I think they know a dive is coming here, though. Maple is on his way. There is no TP. Can they kill him first?
All right, they're already after Hanabi. A little bit more damage coming through. Nice phase breaker. Flash for the Haymaker, and there's your play. Maple's rotated up, but now he finds himself in a 1v2. Fudge and Blabber underneath the turret. Fudge just taking the extra auto attack to guarantee that he gets the plate. Maple steps forward, but he knows there's no way to find a kill here. Not in this situation. Well played from C9. But PSG Talon sees the opportunity to take the Drake on the other side.
They do lose the Drake
earlier, and C9 has themselves a solid early game here so far. But now it's PSG Talon going in. Kaiwing here with a little bit of lockdown. A lot of damage coming through. And River finds the kill into Perks, but now it's a return 1-for-1 as the PSG Talon support falls. Back here in mid, Perks versus Maple. The CS just dead even between these two. Maple doing a good job of making sure that he's always maintaining presence against the powerful wave control of a Victor. Now going in for the 1v1, forcing the flash out and getting the kill anyway. Maple just taking down Perks. Easy peasy. Blabber makes it even. Rivers here. And we are good to go. We are ready to continue. We are back in action. Now, let's see how the game is going to look from this point as PSG Talon do secure their second Drake.
Playing an Enchanter, you can't face check like that. This Rift Herald does get dropped down. Should get the charge.
Yeah, the charge will find the plates, but after that, Shelly won't get too much more value. And I like the fact that you bring up the shielding and the kinds of difficulties that they have to work through. Never mind, we got to dive here in the bottom lane. The shield's a wild growth. None of it's enough. 2v1, the dive comes through, and PSG Talon find their third kill of the game. River coming around now, looking for maybe a chance to use that Predator, pick up another one on Sven, but he's aware, and he's keeping himself safe.
Yeah, but that's actually a really big deal here. That could eliminate the gold lead. This tower likely going to go down, and Vulcan was trying to hold that by himself. He just needed to show a little bit more patience, allow the tower to take some damage, so
and
that
all shielding that would be applied to you for the next 3 seconds will also suffer the same
Fudge
penalty.
in trouble.
Okay, let's see if Fudge is able to outplay this one. Goes for the ulti, flashes over the wall. Blabber's coming down to help him here. They will find themselves in the 2v2, but with the teleport arriving and Kaiwing also approaching on the flank. Fudge is grabbing the first kill here in the 2v4. He should surely die, but it's 1-for-1.
Yeah, honestly, good call Worth on that. You get 2 flashes, you get a teleport, and you go 1-for-1? That is huge for Fudge. Yes, they get the shutdown, but Leona flashed about the Akali, about the Morgana, but there is even some magic damage coming through from the Kaisa. The Emax.
Oh boy.
Oh no, this is bad. Dying 30 seconds for that dragon.
Bye-bye, little bumblebee. Buzz, buzz, buzz all the way back to the spawn platform, buddy. Maple with a
duel by Fudge that sends Hanabi back to base. Because of the ulti timer there, there's not even a that. PSG should take the gold lead with this tower going down here, has played the map well, has been able to continually keep the fact up that you got PSG off of that Baron, but Blabber is playing this pretty far up.
Yeah, Blabber's playing aggressively. Blabber's about to die. Blabber trying to get himself away. Hanabi in the middle of 4. Cloud9 taking a ton of damage. Blabber's going to be shut down, but PSG Talon are absolutely tearing Cloud9 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock them all over, baby. make it 5. Double kill back for the AD carry.
Absolutely no need for Blabber to be staying in that position. What was he getting out of Bear and Bear slapping up a Leona and getting a bit of poke damage? It accomplishes
Exactly the gravity of the situation. We started this day off by talking about how these are the most important opponents for both of these teams. Minion wave, we want to see them making the most out of it.
Yeah, and so far so good. They're going to be able to grab this mid lane tier 2. They should be able to push back up and grab this bottom lane tier 2. Cloud9 are trying to defend it, but a lot of the scaling becomes less of a concern when you're looking at Infernal Soul here potentially for PSG, and that's really the biggest problem, is that not only do they lose the fight, not only do they lose the Baron, they lost access to the third dragon, they lost the flash off of the Kog'Maw, so the gold lead extends, and there's that ever-present win condition now of Infernal Soul. Cloud9 will have to get 3 straight dragons to even remove that from the equation here, trying to chase down Hanabi, but will just use that kick in retreat, and that buys them the time to grab another tower on bot side. Onslaught here, and if they can actually play a really clean game, because they're going to have to be playing, very mistake-free game.
Well, Fudge is not in a great spot here. The extra CC coming down with a haymaker going out. Stopwatch from Kai Wing buys him an extra moment, flashing away to guarantee you won't die now. Fudge trying to back up. There is 14 seconds until the Infernal Drake and Cloud9's top laner has 15% HP.
He can
Granted,
TP.
He's got a TP. He can come back into the fight with a teleport, but that means that they won't have their biggest meatball to try to face check and move forward here on the positioning. It's PSG Talon with priority over the pit.
Maple's behind them.
Maple's ready to go. He is not seen by that ward because he is sweeping it. The dragon is now under pressure. Blabber must go for a steal here, otherwise they give over the Infernal Soul. Hanabi running away. Remember that River's the man to watch. That's the Morgana. There we go. Blabber with a hero steal. But what's the team fight going to look like? Blabber tanking up here in the front yet again. Hanabi going into the back line. They're going to kill Sven. They're going to kill Perks. They're going to kill Vulcan. They're going to kill everybody. PSG Talon just ripping Cloud9 off the map. And look at the team fighting this team's got. Fudge will do what he can in the 1v3, but River takes him down. Minion wave in the bottom lane. PSG Talon on the victory march.
Nicely played there. Hanabi gets in the back line, kicks in Sven. He flashes over the wall, but Doggo had the ulti to follow the flash. He gets into the back line, executes Sven, and PSG wipe Cloud9 off the map.
PSG Talon, it was an important game for them to win. They stepped up, they won it, they took down the scaling composition. They were willing to draft based on skill. Or is it over yet? Am I getting a little bit too excited? Sven's able to find one. Nope, there's another kill. Maple just doing what Maple does, baby. 5-point strike. Look at the damage this man's able to provide. PSG Talon padding the stats a little bit more. Triple kill for the mid laner, and they take their win over Cloud9.
Stun, then you have the Alistar trample stacked up, so you can stun there right after that. So that's what they're looking for over on the Kai'Sa. Showmaker going to go for Zoe here, trying to come and contest at his own blue quadrant, but he will just do full 3-cam clear, so it's going to be that swap of sides on the map. Rumble will play towards bot side, but look at this. Actually, Domwan's all going back to protect the blue. This is disaster. Now it's going to be a full 3 quadrants because the bot lane had push. Khan can come down. Canyon can wait on the other side. As long as Khan wins the 1v1, you don't actually need to go over the wall here as Canyon. So Flash Force, now Canyon can come.
Yep, Pabu already flashing, walking back towards his own top laner. Canyon's here with a follow-up. Biopanther trying to run away. First blood over to Canyon, and they're about to make it 2. Bear slap into bringing down the hammer, and Khan picks it up. These champions where movement speed means so much, like Udyr, and so Canyon will be all over the map, picking up the first Drake here 6.5 minutes in for Domwan.
Yep, I think it makes a lot of sense here as the early purchase, not feeling overly pressured to go for the tabbies or anything like that. So just grabbing Lucidity, grab that early bit of move speed, and you can see he's about 800 gold ahead here. Chaz getting pushed in. They're looking for a re-engage bot side.
Okay, the 2v2 is going all the way. Decoy taking a lot of damage here at the very front line, having to flash away. Stays alive. Ignite won't kill him. Outplay maybe from Praedyth, but no. They're stacking up the plasma. They're going to be taking him down too. Dredgeline comes out. Praedyth goes down.
Praedyth traps like this, and we'll see if they can pick off Khan.
Okay, Khan trying to disengage on this one. Meanwhile, back in the bottom lane, it's Praedyth. Dropping again. Ghost getting the kill.
Oh, Pabu is here. They have Mega and they have Equalizer, so you gotta pray.
Yeah, they're just deciding to go for the 2v2. Ain't no turret to protect him any longer. Showmaker has decided it's his turn to join the fight now as well, with Khan going in for the damage. BioPanther falling over, and Showmaker bonus max health damage. He gets that shield, which is so effective at preventing those little bits of turret damage. That one turret shot that you would get for that, completely nullified by the shield.
Yeah, I mean, you see Gnar get chunked to what, 45th lane as well here by Ghost. This is really, really tough. I mean, Damwon have played this out.
14 minutes into the game.
I liked your haircut better before.
No. Well, that just means you don't like my haircut. I'm going to pretend.
No, your haircut now is great. But your haircut before was majestic.
Like they've already got 4 under their belt. Both the tier 1 and tier 2 in that top lane have fallen, remember, and now it's time to apply the pressure elsewhere. BioPanther mid-hop getting knocked away with a hammer. Flashes out.
For PGG to hang on, and we'll see how long they can. I mean, if they get another kill here and Canyon drops Herald, I mean, they could just honestly maybe end the game right with that, but it just feels like Damwon don't want to take any risks. As much as they are so far ahead and this game is pretty well decided, it's really important for Damwon to pick up the wins here too. Right?
Oh boy.
They're looking to secure their spot.
Well, we already got the fight with Pabu being taken down to about 10% HP. Canyon grabbing the kill back on him. Barrels over the wall, staying safe there with a flash, but Khan on the flank is guaranteeing everybody from Pentanet's being sent home with a black and white monitor. Look at that, 4 for nothing for Damwon Kia.
Nicely done, Damwon. They're going to get the ace as well. It will be delayed.
It's going to take a while. He's going to have to chase after him. Oh, these stupid blast cones.
It's kind of cruel almost. You know, Canyon just doesn't even care about ending the game. Like, he's just farming out the Raptors.
He has more money than Pabu. 42.59 versus 45.29. Yeah, Pabu is about 3. Okay. All right, we got Damwon sieging up outside the inhibitor turret of the bottom lane. Still 1.5 minutes before Baron is even allowed to spawn. Nobody's able to answer this from Pentanet. They're just trying to stick around. BioPanther goes in for the big Mega Gnar, but it won't matter too much just yet. Pentanet, they're on the board, baby. Chaz got the first one. 1 for 1 here in the bottom lane.
Nicely done. They still have the Rift Herald. Canyon will drop it, likely, I would think. Oh my God!
Oh, that was the classic Zoe experience right there. You had a health bar, then you didn't. See you later. Damwon, they're going to pick up their first inhibitor turret here for the mid lane now. I believe they might be saving that Rift Herald for the end of the game right here, going after the Nexus turrets. There are 3 players dead on the side of Pentanet, and Damwon are pushing towards that Nexus. Shelly will find the first Nexus turret. Second one's going to be the target now, but we will not see the Rift Herald charge yet again. The remaining turret's about to fall. Nexus now exposed. I gave you 21 minutes, Azale. They didn't even need 20. Damwon in 19 minutes and 30 seconds looking to take down the Nexus. Padding the stats a little bit more first. Plus 50 gold over to Ghost, and Damwon Kia win their game easily.
Jason showing that before they did go back to the Gnar themselves. So Hanabi going to be in a losing matchup. It's going to be Humanoid mid on the Victor. Control Mage, that's comfort for him. You have Elyoya on the Rumble. That level 1 did not make much of a difference whatsoever.
Okay, bottom side, we got the Drake being taken now.
Missing from mid lane, so if you play safe top lane, this allows Humanoid to shove in the wave mid and get some tower plates.
Ooh, we got some aggro in the bottom side, and Carzzy gets the first blood. Tristana making it happen on the other end of things. We got the kills being traded back and forth. Maple with the teleport.
Maple does roam. They're giving the answer of,
okay, Mad Lions making a play in bottom lane. Kaiwing's trying to get out, but I don't think he's going anywhere. Elyoya burns.
Giving them the respect and giving them the minimum and slowly eking out a larger and larger gold lead. The tower will now go down, and they're going to get the dragon to boot.
And you love seeing that kind of discipline from the Mad Lions now as we got the turret dive coming out. Our Moot staying alive for a moment, but Maple's got the kill. TP coming in from Humanoid. Should be able to find a return kill here, but the flash away guarantees the Mad Lions mid laner will not find the kill just yet.
Morgana's behind
Down
him.
in the bottom lane, they were able to grab themselves a first Drake, but now Humanoid's in trouble. River coming up here, throwing down the soul shackles, trying to keep Humanoid locked down, avoiding the gravity well, and there you go. PSG talent.
Will they find the fight? Humanoid looking for poke on the flank here. Here we go.
Okay, Kaiwing's going in. Here's your fight. Equalizer coming down. Doggo having a flash away. Kaiser's down to about 1/3. Our Moot dealing with Hanabi here on the side. Hanabi did use the ulti, but didn't find a lot of success here.
Our Moot marked Hanabi. He never let him really get a juicy Mega Gnar. Yes, the Mega Gnar went off onto the Jace, but it was just him. He didn't catch the carries. He didn't catch those all-important members. And in that, again, Maple looking.
Oh, nice taunt. Carzzy taking a lot of damage here, down to 200 HP, but he still lives. And considering PSG Talon is trying to focus that mid lane, trying to make a play there, they lose their PSG Talon now back in the bottom side river, considering the Mad Lions are nowhere nearby. That'll be Drake number 2.
This mid lane tower. So PSG was waiting around. But as soon as they see the solo laners on the side lanes, well, guess what? Now they move forward. Good patient play here for Mad. Denying
gold advantage, so they should have the edge here in one of these neutral team fights. Maple's available on the flank. Kaiwing trying to go in. Carzzy's been caught. Nicely done by PSG.
Not the Infernal. Yes, it is not the Cloud, or rather, excuse me, the Ocean that a lot of people really good for some of these champions specifically. Like Maple entering the fight with his ulti with a huge burst of move speed, then chase down for a taunt. But it's like one of those Ferraris, right? You got to get used to it.
All right, let's see if they can find a fight here with the top side river. Armut's taking some damage. Maple with a nice stasis to survive. Shock Blast without the acceleration is going to put some hurt on him. We can see our blue trinket placed down by the Mad Lions, but Kaiser's in a bad spot. Kaiwing goes right back in for the CC here. Equalizer nearly finding enough damage to kill Maple off. Doggo looking to turn the damage back around, but a nice shutdown coming out from Humanoid. Mad Lions looking for even more now as Hanabi goes right back at him. Humanoid falls, but it's a trade 1-for-1 yet again with Kaiwing taken out of the picture.
The ultimate coming in there from Maple, from Hanabi, and kind of survive through that first big punch from PSG.
Power that Jace poke can do so much in these sort of situations. If PSG Talon do not want to commit to going after the Drake here nice and early. Nice two-man stun into the equalizer. River's running away. Kaiwing buying some time here with a stopwatch. PSG Talon want to turn it back around. Goodbye, Elyoya, and Doggo's got the kill. PSG Talon backing themselves away. They know their opponents have no jungler left. Kaiser's going to be targeted now, taken very low. Gnar looking for the damage. It's a double kill over to Doggo, but Carzzy is resetting. Holy Carzzy, baby! Triple kill for the Mad Lions, and he gets it done.
I think it's too low. This should just be Mad's Baron as well.
Easily.
They get it all. But Matt didn't give him the chance. Kaiser as well as Elyoya, they find the engage. River is pushed out before the fight even started close.
Yeah, Mega Gnar is gone. Doggo got chunked by the accelerated shock blast. One of those hitting him takes him to about 60% HP. Kaiser moving forward. Carzzy jumping in. A little bit of more damage coming out here as the Nautilus ulti finds its way on the enemy AD carry, but the Equalizer says y'all better step back. Kaiser somehow surviving with about 10 HP. Hanabi gets chased away. Humanoid on the chase for that one. Kaiser will finally die to Kaiwing. I don't know if he ignited him on the very back end. Oh no, I think he accidentally aggroed the chickens and the chickens murdered him. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because he's dead right next to him, but the TP's here.
He's almost
Hanabi's ready to go. He's got the Mega Gnar coming out now. Reinforcements show up in the form of Maple. Doggo's got the kill on Elyoya, but Hanabi's killed by Humanoid instantly. 1-for-1 trade is not what they were looking for.
No, not at all. It was Humanoid positioned perfectly on the side. Control alt delates the Gnar. Hanabi goes down in a hurry with all that damage coming through. Matt are going to grab another inhib here. And now,
on the back end of that, Mad Lions now picking up their third Drake of the game, once more denying the soul.
Get it. They might be able to pull something back, but River tanks that shock blast, loses so much of his health, and Kaiser.
Oh, Carzzy has to jump away there, but now with the chain CC coming down, guaranteeing they can't move out of the way of the Equalizer. Mad Lions have already found 2 kills. Doggo's looking for that damage, but Armut's into the back line and just kills him off. Granted, it's Guardian Angel. They've still got a little bit more work to do. Doggo comes back to life and immediately goes right back to death. Ace for the Mad Lions. And for the third time here at MSI 2021, they will defeat PSG Talon.
Nicely played here by Mad. A really strong showing from them. PSG had their moments, but Mad played so smart around the plan that they knew would be coming out from PSG. They always respect